everyone. Welcome to the Hopcast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody. Appreciate it.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
And today we're fighting the man.
Yes. Fists raised in the air. We have some Rock Art beers to feature today. If you haven't heard the story, Rock Art was brewing a 10th anniversary barley wine that was coming in at 10%, playing up the whole 10 thing. And it was called the Vermonster. They brew out of Vermont. And they were sued by Monster Energy Drinks for the use of the name.
For Monster. We're just using Monster in the name.
Yeah, so seemed kind of ridiculous. It seemed like a fight that they wouldn't win initially because just like the Monster lawyers are just so big and powerful and they're just a little brewery.
Most people are just going to be like, okay, I'll change the name.
Right. But the online community
the beer
rose up.
We fought back, Twittered.
We Twittered like crazy.
YouTube to Facebook.
Yeah. And the Monster Energy drink people decided to drop the lawsuit. So we're here to celebrate that victory.
And we haven't had their beer. So.
Yeah, and I was in New York and I was able to grab some of their beer. So win-win.
Yeah.
So we have we couldn't get the Vermonster because the hype was so big that it was just sold out. But
it was above darkness.
Yeah. We have a Jasmine Pale Ale, and we also have their big Belvedere IPA. So we'll probably start here with the Pale Ale.
Yeah.
And move on.
I'm interested to see how the Jasmine works. Possibly, maybe TE.
So let's go ahead and crack open this beer and begin the fight against the man.
Poured a pretty clear
amber color. You know, typical pale
beer.
But I'm
a good
assuming
amount of head on it.
You got some. I didn't get any.
Glass.
Such as usual. Smells certainly herby.
A little.
Yeah. I'm definitely picking up like the jasmine. Almost smells like lilacs to me.
Right. Just earthy, like a meadow.
We should have done this from a meadow.
We frolic in.
We'll green screen it in later.
So let's give it a taste.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely like an iced tea mouthfeel.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty light mouthfeel, and you can certainly pick out their base beer. You can pick out their pale ale is not overly hoppy at all. Pretty refreshing, but the overwhelming flavor is that jasmine.
Right. I would think almost whatever their pale is kind of reminds me of like the real ale on the episode we did. The Texas beer is just like, this is awesome on a hot day.
Right.
Drinks well.
Very refreshing, and then the jasmine just brings a floral aspect to it, which is even more refreshing. It's just
right. And the jasmine's something that maybe they instead of hops they use, they're like, let's use that to increase or change the flavor, try something different.
Right. Yeah. Certainly something I think the Hopcast would endorse drinking on Easter Sunday.
This is a holy beer.
Yeah. So, before you drink the blood of Christ, have the Jasmine Pale Ale.
Oh, shit.
Is that bad? I actually very much enjoy this.
I am.
Something innovative that I've never had before. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what's the alcohol on this? Does it say?
I would assume maybe around 5.5. But I'm not sure.
Oh, wait, up top there.
5.0. 5.07. Or is that the percent side? can't really tell.
That stupid script font.
There's like this really weird font. I can't tell.
But it's only 8 IBUs.
That's really low.
Really, like that. You don't even find that in that low in most lagers. Like
even like Hefeweizens
yeah.
and stuff like that, or at least like 25.
So if you don't like hops,
maybe there are no hops in this. I don't know.
The Jasmine has a bit of bittering.
I guess so. I've never eaten Jasmine. Well, but I really find this to be very refreshing and enjoyable. Something probably a lot of people would enjoy.
Man,
fairly accessible.
Yeah, I would think a good session beer everyone's gonna like, unless you don't like beer at all.
Unless you're an idiot. So yeah, very tasty stuff. We plan on we're gonna head over to this IPA here, which we're much more familiar with than Jasmine Pale Ales, but good nonetheless. And so far, loving the rock art. Cheers.
All right, I think I'm ready for a little more hops now.
Yeah, that was very nice and delicate, refreshing ale, but we're gonna pop it on up to the extreme Belvedere big IPA, because that's how we do here on the Hopcast.
And while Ken's getting that ready, we looked this up. And it's their amber beer is the base beer, not a pale.
Yeah, it's for the Jasmine Pale Ale. Yeah. So that was kind of weird.
Why would they call it Jasmine Amber?
Yeah, kind of weird, but not passing judgment.
We've moved on. It was good.
We're gonna pour out this gigantic IPA and enjoy it, I'm sure.
So that poured out pretty similar to the Jasmine, actually.
Yeah, maybe slightly darker, but
a little more head.
Absolutely, but more hops, more head.
Big, yeah.
Nice
hop aroma, but kind of mellow at the same time. It's not a punch in the face.
No. But it's certainly like maybe a slight sweetness from the malt, but mostly hop driven for sure.
I jumped in.
Yeah. I would say as far as big IPAs go, more of a malt background than total just like hop blowout. You know.
This is a shack IPA.
This is more the Tim Duncan, soft-spoken type of guy. It's still effective nonetheless. But yeah, really, I mean, it's tasty stuff for sure.
It's good, and it's coming in at 8% and 80 IBUs. So good. Well.
Yeah, really nice beer for sure.
Sessionable.
For an 8%er, I would say it's really drinkable, and I think the most of the bitterness you get is in the finish itself.
Right. The aroma, I almost wish there was more. It's all Cascade, right? Or the picture on the label is Cascade.
That's what he says. Yeah, I don't know if it might be a blend in this one, but the photograph on the label itself says that it's a picture of the brewer's homegrown hops, which are his Cascade hops.
Well, kudos to him for growing his own hops.
And which he's been doing for 15 years, he says, so nicely done. Yeah, and I think the more and more I drink it, the more bitter it gets on the finish. It's just kind of like builds up on you.
Drying out, throat a little bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to talk it.
I need to drink some.
I gotta drink some more. It's a vicious cycle.
So is Cascade a young hop? Does it grow pretty quickly? Is that?
I don't know much about growing hops. You can't ask me about that.
Where's Dale? We need him.
We need Dale. Avid Hopcast listener.
Shut up! But both these beers from Rock Art are pretty damn tasty.
Yeah, I'm liking them.
I wish we would have the Vermonster.
Yeah.
Just to do it. Just
right.
to see what it was all about.
The Vermonster was that big barley wine they brewed, but couldn't get our hands on it. Lucky enough to get these, and quite affordable, I might add. So if you're in one of their distribution rings, grab some, because I think these cost me less than $4 for each bomber.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's like
They were like $3.30 a bomber.
the big rye. What's the rye?
Arcadia?
Rod? Yeah, the rye rod. Rod. Oh no.
Oh no, you're thinking of the Hop Rod Rye?
Yeah, that's like
From
$5.
Bear Republic. You can
Bear.
get that for about $4.50 sometimes.
Yeah, so
$4, $4.50.
I think anytime you can find any bomber for $5, shit, the 2 beers.
It's pretty good. So, yeah, great stuff that they're doing. We're very happy for Rock Art that they powered through it,
Fought the man.
and
So like now
cheers to all the craft
So what happens?
beer
when they
lovers
become
out
the
there
man?
that, yeah, right? Now Rock Art becomes the man and starts suing everybody else.
Cycle. But thanks for watching, and cheers to Vermont.
All right, cheers.